Now, look, let's dispel the myth. Donald Trump always has these plans. There has not been a worse business person in American history than Donald Trump. So when your uncle tells you, I like Donald Trump because he's a businessman, he goes broke. He goes broke. He's a terrible businessman. And when it comes to Social Security, what he's proposing will bankrupt Social Security in 6 years. Now look, give the guy a break. From his place where he's at, he got $400 million from his dad. Then he proceeded to basically almost lose that because he's a horrible businessman. But he's got enough money down at Mar-a-Lago. You think he cares if the Social Security check comes? My mom does. My nearly 90-year-old mom cares because it's how she pays for food and heat. It's pretty important. And guess what? We paid into Social Security. It's not theirs. Now, you don't ever hear him talk about this. That guy now, because he looks at the polling, people like Social Security. People like Medicare. People like women like having being able to make the decision about their own body. And guess what else people like? They like the Affordable Care Act. Now, Donald Trump, a couple weeks ago, I'm standing next to J.D. Vance after Donald Trump said he had some type of outline or scheme of a plan or whatever he calls it, concept of a plan. Then J.D. tried to explain it, and I said, you should go back to the concept because your explanation is worse than the concept. Because look, they're going to strip away. The reason the ACA is so successful and why people like it is because of the ACA, insurance companies can't deny you care for a pre-existing condition. You know, a pre-existing condition like being a woman, a pre-existing condition like hurting your knee playing sports when you're younger, asthma, whatever it is. Look, insurance companies figure this out. You know how you make money? Even Donald could make money doing this. If you're an insurance company, you change the law so that you get to pick who you cover. And then you go pick the youngest, healthiest people, and you leave the rest of us out on the side. And then you do everything you can to make sure people can't get paid when they go in and make a claim, and they make it difficult for you. That's how the system works. The ACA protects us from that. He tried 60 times to get rid of the ACA. You know the only reason he didn't do it? John McCain showed the courage. John McCain. So look, and we need to keep the Senate because we don't have John McCain right now. We need to make sure, and I can tell you, I don't think there's another one on the other side on the Republican senators that would have the courage that John McCain had. That's why we need to keep the Senate, because they will try it again. Look, Kamala and I know we want to help more folks get started on businesses too. This idea that you should start your own small business, the idea that we could put in $20,000 forgivable grants, get your business off the ground, $50,000 tax credit to get you going. That's how you start small businesses. Look, you'll create jobs and create wealth. We'll get it back. But somebody asked, you know, how Donald Trump doesn't go on anything, but they asked Kamala Harris exactly every little thing how we're going to fix it. So she answered it. How are you going to pay for this? You know how we could start paying for it? Make Donald Trump pay his damn taxes and the people who are there. That's how we can pay for it. Look, I want to be very careful when I say this, guy. He said Donald Trump never keeps his word. That's untrue. J.D. Vance and Donald Trump have a very clear plan. He's kept his word on this. He kept his word when he brought them down to Mar-a-Lago and he said, you're rich as hell and I'm going to give you a tax cut. He did keep his word on that. So now he's got friends like Elon Musk prancing around on stage with him. I'm sorry for all you people who bought Teslas. So just put a bumper sticker over it that said you didn't know he was this weird when you bought it. That's all you got to do.